I just got shouted at because Mimi picked up a golf ball, which is fair enough. I understand grouchy old people now. It's because they've been socially isolated for so long that they cannot tolerate in even the mildest upset, like a child being in their yard or a dog picking up their ball. I understand that because I was getting angry at bicycles, when in general I'd say cities should be no car zones and everybody should be on bicycles. I am rather upset that the bicycle paths are also the pedestrian paths, but that's not the bicycle's fault. I don't know how much of this current calm is still nicotine induced. As it wears off and I get withdrawal symptoms, let's see how the calm goes. But anyway, yes, part of my live and let live current philosophy, as opposed to getting grouchy at the world, is when people shout at me, I do my breathing exercises. I've basically adapted Yoga Nidra so that when I'm shouted at, I focus on my physical sensations, the wind on my hands, hair in my eye, the smile on my dog's faces, and I breathe in sharply and exhale slowly through my mouth, in through my nose, out through my mouth, as if I'm smoking a cigarette, because I swear that is a major part of how cigarettes work. It's familiar, it feels good, and it calms me down. And I am completely unruffled by that man shouting at me. Cognitively rephrasing it so that I have empathy as opposed to anger also helps. I understand people shouting now. I've just been shouting inside. The crunch and the sound of leaves underfoot. We can't leave Scotland because they do love dogs here. There's always water out for the dog. Most shops and most public places. That is very kind. I'm avoiding the golfers now because it is true. Mimi has a ball obsession. Shim doesn't, but Mimi does. She loves balls. I've got a ball for her. I'm just not throwing it because when I throw a ball, she picks it up and then she runs away and then she doesn't give it back. So throwing a ball is a lot like losing a ball because she'll carry it for a bit and then drop it somewhere. We are still looking for these marshes. Although, to be honest, just the golf course is lovely. There's lots of space for them to run. Come here, this way. Shim, Shim. There were a bunch of dogs down there. Shim was eyeing them up lustfully. But my dogs are good dogs. They listen to me, even when their drive is to get a male dog. They are good dogs. I don't know how anybody could accuse them of being aggressive. Shim's been going up to people all day to say hello. She loves people, even if I don't. Look at this tree, laden with apples. I'm sorry, I do need to collect some. I haven't had vitamins for a while. I just have grain, and this will provide my vitamins. So